Hello, hello. I'm Linda with Seaporium. I'm hoping this is coming out okay. It's just a little odd because my things are showing vertical, but whenever I go live on YouTube, it's always horizontal. But I'm going old school. We don't have microphones today. It's a thing. We don't have our normal app because we're toning things down, and if we can afford to do it in the future, we'll get it back. So welcome to watching me. If you are watching me, can you let me know if this is showing up the right way? Am I sideways? If so, we're gonna have to delete it, I'm sure. But I'm playing in the sandbox, and I'm working with raised stencils. And let me just, so here we have this, I believe I have going here. All right. And I've added, if you've watched the videos, I've added texture to this. The only thing new is I have added decoupage. And there's a lot of videos out there on decoupage. It's just, oh shoot, don't want to do that. I put the top coat on there. It's a process, you guys. I like to use my clear coat, but this has been a process where I've been in the moment doing it. Nothing was planned from the get-go, because if I was going to do it, I was probably going to do it in like a blends of greens and turquoise and blues, but because we're going into a new booth space, I want to play it safe and do more of the neutral, the whites, which are big here. So, that's that. So let's do this drawer. And for the purpose of demonstration, I'm putting it in because I don't have my normal camera views. We're going old school. So what I've done is I've mixed a little bit of the Dixie Belle Savannah Mist, all right, and I mixed it with the Pearl X Pearl White mica powder. Not that I'm seeing a lot of the pearl, but what the heck. And it's drying out because I've got space heaters all over the place here. So let's see if we can't salvage some of this. Yeah, I'm gonna just make some more, I think. Since we're getting all cozy here, right? Oh, a daisy. All right, so I see someone is watching. Is it our friend Shannon? Oh, I have a comment. Let's see. Hello. It is sideways. Let me see if I can put this back up right. All right, does that work better, Shannon? Thank you for letting me know, because when I go on Switcher, it puts it on horizontal for the lives. It's so weird. It's so weird. All right. Anywho, what are you up to? I am on YouTube, right? Thank you, doll. I'm just gonna make some more because it's drying out with all my space heaters going here. And my extra heavy duty top is keeping me nice and warm. So after this video, I can actually turn off my floor heat. Yay. So this time I'm going to make a bit more because I want to get some work done on the sides of this piece. Right? All right, so we're going to close up our Savannah Mist. This is Dixie Belle's Chalk Mineral Paint. And we're going to add quite a bit of this. I don't know what I did with my other little dipping stick, but all right. So we're going to, this is the pearl powder. I'm going to add quite a bit of that. Now, we're going to mix it. I'm going to try and cut it because in my other video I don't know if it caught in it, like the powder was flying around. And a little bit goes a long way with this because we're really just wiping it into the stencil. Now typically with stencils you get like a brush or the Stencil sponge dabber brush, right? And we're like tapping or rubbing the paint in with the brush. But this is a different process because this stencil actually has a real fine screen in it. The one I'm working with today is called Floral by Bells and Whistles. This is the 3rd page. I know in my other videos this didn't show up, right, Shannon? I don't think we could see this. Let me see if I can get it to show up. Like there is a screen. Can we see? There's a screen in there. So rubbing the paint is never a successful venture with this. All right, let's move this down again. All right. And I'm going to add a little water because we can have this be much thinner consistency. Okay. You can see how my paint was drying on there. Alright, girly. Now, with my little thingamajig, oh, I never did get to trying this tool. This is the tool that comes with it. So let's try it. Let's try this tool. We're going to take a little end of this, and we're going to, the stencils are sticky, okay? They have a sticky back, as you can see. They peel off, and you can get more than one use. They say up to 12. And you just take your thingamajig, maybe a credit card, right? If you're an iron or a design person and you have the silicone paint blade, you can use that. A soft putty knife would work. All right? And you just literally like wipe it in there. It is such a fun process. I'm going to put a little bit in the corner here too. All right, so let's see. I don't know, does this show up? No, let's see. And then as soon as I can, I want to clean these. Definitely see the screen. Good. You can't use texture correct with these stencils? No, because of the screen, you would just be trying to push it through that real fine screen. What did I do right here? So these aren't something that you would do raised stenciling with. And I'm going like haphazardly because we're also going to add raised stencils in another stencil pattern. All right. And let's put this aside for now. I'm just going to put it on its back and we're going to take that to the sink and clean it. This drawer is done. I think we have enough. I don't want to overdo it, but certainly let's have some fun. I have this flourish here, so I don't want to do the same flourish there. So let's do a little something something here. Okay, this does work really nice. But, you know, it's got the pointy edges, so you want to be careful you're not stabbing yourself with it. The little thingamajig works out really nice for that. If you're afraid that you're gonna go outside the lines, use some tape to give yourself a little extra room around these. Of course, you know, these were in this 8x12 sheets, so I did cut them. Hi there, how are you, Missy?
I just saw your sign. I'm shocked.
You didn't know?
No.
Why you didn't know?
How can you close it?
Well, because we don't have the people coming down West Main Street, the west end of Main Street.
You don't want to move somewhere, or you just
Well, I've been looking,
Yeah.
and a place that I think I told you I was hoping to get into, they have mice.
Oh,
Joe is not having that, so, you know.
that's always nice.
And November was a disaster here, and
Oh.
December was starting out worse, so, you know, it's a thing. It's okay.
You good?
I'm gonna be in the picket fence
Good fence.
to start, and then we'll
Oh,
see.
with Kathy. Oh,
Yes, yes.
good. Is everything on sale?
I'm doing 15% doll.
I have to paint a cabinet for a woman, and I'm not sure if I need, it's really big.
Yeah.
I need one or two of these.
Okay. Well, if it's on sale, like what color, what are you getting?
The silk anchor, is that the
Well,
black?
that's definitely something you can use again, so if you're
Yeah, maybe.
on the fence, just buy it while I'm giving you the discount.
Is it the blackest of black?
It is a good black. It's a good black. Alright, so, I'm gonna pull this off.
Well, as long as you're gonna continue doing something, that's good.
There, I just kind of made a different pattern with that piece.
I was gonna come in and say, how come you're not having classes? I keep waiting for classes and I'm not coming.
You didn't, so you're not on our email list or anything?
I don't know. No.
Okay.
Am I better off buying this? But
What?
that, I'm not
What do
gonna
you
have to, I'm not gonna have to poly this, right? The silk.
The silk you don't have to, but on the top of a piece, I still suggest it. I'll be right back.
Right, take your time, thank you. I'm doing
you
this
still
for somebody,
shopping?
so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me know when you're done.
I don't know which one to do. I'm doing it for somebody, so you know
Right.
you have to keep the cost down.
Yeah. But it's a nice black, so you'll use that again.
Yeah. It's a tall cabinet, it's about this tall.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a pain in the butt. It's
So
gonna
you might use go
cubbies,
into a second
cubbies.
one.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
And she's gonna have stuff coming in and out of it, so.
Yeah.
But
I would put,
I don't wanna poly the whole
No, just the top of the shelves
thing. Okay.
and the top of the piece. So if she puts like a lamp or something, she moves stuff on. I would put gator hide, a couple coats of gator hide. That's it. Make sure it's cured before she's using it.
So am I better off buying these two or buying the other one, just the other one without the coating?
I would get those two because then the other one you're gonna seal everything.
Yeah.
Where that you're only gonna do the tops.
What else? What else you got?
What else I got? If you need any of the Iron Orchid stuff, that's half off. The grapes are 75% off.
Say that again?
Those stamps over there. You don't do Iron Orchid design stuff, do you?
Yeah, sometimes. Any of these are how much?
The stamps are half off, except the grapes stamp and the mold are 75% off.
Oh, I see.
So, we're gonna do this bottom drawer, and let's pick out
When
a
did
couple
you
more.
start the sale?
Early December.
I was gonna say early this summer, I was like, God, it
Yeah.
hasn't been.
Let's see, this, we're going to maybe do just across the top here, no, across, no, yes, maybe here. And then we can switch off and maybe do the other part over here. That'll work.
We could do that. Sounds good.
Alright, so let's do the thingamajig for this. I'm just really making a mess of myself. And we're gonna pull this right through. Oh, I did that one, right? Did I? No. Well, we can pull it again. Nice and thin, we're gonna pull this right through the stencil. I will have the Dixie Belle at Kathy's,
Oh,
but
good.
it's gonna be, at first at least, it's gonna be limited because she's giving me one cabinet so far.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Cause then I'd have to go to Rentham.
Yeah, that's not good.
Every time I go there, it's going to be too much.
You made it sound like a bad process. I was like, oh. It's only because of that, okay. Rentham is pretty cool though.
You know, I love going over there. I really do. I always come out of there with bags.
Right? It's like a little toy shop for kids, only adults.
My grandson, when he was little, was with me one time, and I don't know, I was going somewhere.
Alright,
And I said to him, you know how you like Toys R Us? I said, this is my Toys R Us.
That's
My
it,
boys."
that's it. Yep. And we'll do a little bit of the stencil maybe this way. I don't know, maybe down here like that. Just to kind of break it up. Don't mind me, I got a live video going.
Oh,
Let me know when you're all set.
yeah, go ahead.
And all the furniture I'm wheeling dealing on. Soaps and lotions are half off. Any of the locals stuff is 15% off, whoever's left here. Alright, and then we just keep pulling this paint through, you guys. Alright, and then maybe a little flourish up this part here, like that. That way it won't look the same as the others. Just keep mixing it up. Oh, you can't see this. Dear Lord. You can't, Alright, so. Pushing this paint right through the stencil, which is really fun about these silkscreen stencils. Alright. And then we just gotta change our camera and we can do the sides, and this will be a done project. Are you all set? Okay. Alright.
I
My
love,
hands.
love.
Love, love,
I can't
love.
think of the name of the guy, he did this.
Who?
Jonathan something.
Jonathan Mark Mendez?
Yeah, he did this, there's like 3 people.
You like that one?
Oh, I love this.
Oh, good. Grab it, it's half off.
But will I do it, what will I put it on?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
When are you gonna be out of here?
The end of the month?
I like this too, do you know who William Morris is? Wallpaper fabric,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
on this idea. I just
I haven't seen-
made a
really?
stool, I painted it,
Okay.
oh my god, it's
I know I've heard
gorgeous.
the name, but,
But you know, it's like,
right. He's like vintage, right? He's like from, like old, he's not current.
no,
He's like old,
it's
yeah.
like this.
I do know,
This
okay,
kind of
yeah.
look.
When I was looking up the stencils, I remember that, when I would do like the old stencils for farmhouses and stuff.
This is gorgeous. But I don't know how to get to put it on.
Anchor.
Well, I'll go down to Kathleen's.
All right.
I'll follow you all over Cape Cod.
Yay.
I
Yay.
think I have gator hide, I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay, I got an order I gotta do. but I am trying to wait for that new primer.
What's the new primer?
Oh. It's Slick Stick and Gloss in one. You don't have to worry about when you use Slick Stick, when you use Gloss, and it comes in the 3 colors. The clear, the gray, and the white.
I'm gonna buy this number. I'm gonna put it on fabric.
Good for you.
Just tell me what these come to, so
Yep.
figure it out.
So without, with the tax, it's $38.37.
For these two?
Mm-hmm. Stamp.
And that's, oh, you don't need to see the price, $28.50. Well, I'm happy if you're happy.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It wasn't easy, but I'm starting to look forward to the fact that I can not have to worry about opening late because I have a headache.
I gotta tell you, we've had.
And to tell you the truth, I'll be able to sell my furniture car down in Chatham at the same prices I'm selling here. You know what I mean? And they'll turn around and sell them for $1,000, couple $1,000.
I like your hair. It's
Thank
different.
you.
I like it.
Thank you.
We've had a very, very tough year.
It's been tough.
It's been tough. And I just, the only thing that really matters that we've been through is there's a reason for everything, and everything does work out how it's supposed to.
It does, it does. So the stamp was only $14.25. You're all set for that.
What do I do with this thing?
There, I'll try just holding it over it. There you go.
I don't know how to do this. Even at
Easy.
work, people say,
I know.
"Oh."
Just tap it. And what I like is it doesn't leave your hand and you don't forget it. There you go, doll.
Thank you.
Thank you. I really
Well, I wish
appreciate
you
it.
well, I'll see you.
All right.
But you just drop things off there, you don't have to be there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
They're nice people, it's,
Yeah, they are. Kathleen is really
and
nice.
who,
It's Kathleen.
no, who's
She
the
has
woman
someone that helps her, I think. And then Gary has the room in the back. Everyone seems to know Gary. So,
Who's the woman that, I wanna say Donna, but I'm not sure.
okay.
They're nice people, very nice people.
Yes, yes. And it's such a neat shop.
Wish you well.
Thank you,
You
doll.
will be fine.
I know, I know. Alright, so, thank you for bearing with me. If you're still with me, you're the best. And so I've got 3, I think I'm good with that. So let's move our camera and do an end. So you can see what an end looks like. And I'm really gonna try to get to the raised stenciling tonight before I leave. So hopefully we're back on later and it won't be so chaotic. But you know, it is what it is when you're one woman show in a shop, right, Shannon? So let's pick what we're gonna do here. I got my pieces. I'm just not doing the rose because this really isn't a rose piece. It's more flourishes. All right. And it's funny because I know this lady's name, but I get brain farts every time I see her. Every time. I want to say maybe it's Marsha. So I think that, because I don't want it to be so plain, like this here, that there. I think I'm going to do that. And because of this texture on here, it's a little bit harder for it to hold, but it's okay. I guess in this bigger area, we'll use this piece again. This is the tool that comes with it. And just really, just rub that in there. Now, if I wanted this to be more like those other pieces that I did with the stenciling, where they're very light, I would have probably watered this down. I don't want to do top coat because all this time I've been working with this, I'm afraid the top coat would be hard to wash out, where all we're dealing with so far is the chalk furniture paint. I'm not even sure I would do this with the silk, unless it's a really quick project. But I'll be able to wash this, and they say you can use them like 12 times. So, but even still, they're reasonably priced stencils, and they're just so fun to work with, and they're pretty. I gotta do the nautical one at some point. Let's see. And then maybe this like this. And I'm really using so little paint. It's crazy. All right, I got a little paint down here. Let me get a rag. All right. And see how I'm just trying to just kind of keep things non-rhythmical. I mean, it depends on who you are as a designer, as your taste, you know, whatever your taste is on your typical design work, but I'm gonna actually put this up the center. I'm just feeling that. But what's nice about when you're doing these pieces is you're doing you. You know, it's not some custom cookie cutter. I mean, not custom. It's not some cookie cutter piece, right? Even if when I do the other side, it's gonna come out different. Intensity will change, even if I try to do it the same. So, you know, when you see stuff done by people, you're getting something really unique. And I'm making a mess again. Hold on. And this flourish, put so maybe. Should do the thingamajig for this one, it's smaller. I've had a couple spots where it's just gone over the edge, but like we're gonna have a lot going on with this piece when it's all said and done. So I'm not too concerned. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for stenciling on this side, all right? I'm just gonna do the other side, and this is gonna be a done piece. Between our live Facebook, getting the paint figured out, putting a top coat on the top, doing all this, having all this, this is a fast project. It's layers, but it's fast. Make money anytime I can. I try, girl, I try. I gave it a Girl Scout try here. But I'm gonna keep creating. And I'm looking forward to this space at Picket Fence because for the people that live here and been there, it's just really neat. You've heard me say, I don't merch well. I love my store, but I'm such a creative that I find a spot and I put it out, and then I want to come back and create. And I don't go out thrifting just to find a scene, okay? I do something and I put it out. I try to pick my best spot to put it out, but whereas in picket fence, everyone has these booths and it's just magic. Everyone does a beautiful job at what their particular aesthetic is. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love walking in there myself, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a tiny booth, and hopefully we grow from there. All right, you guys. Thank you so much, Shannon. Anyone else watching, I really appreciate your patience for sitting through a customer and everything, okay? You have a great afternoon, and hopefully I am back on in a couple hours. All right, or less. Bye.